Greetings and welcome to part 3 of my theme titled Reviving Jamaica's Faltering Tourism Industry. Today we'll be continuing on the issue of how much of a tourism dollar does stay in Jamaica and how well is Jamaica benefiting from the tourism industry. Feel free to leave your comments about the issues being discussed in this video and see the description section below and the comment section as well for my notes and analytical figures. Today's topic is, are hotel workers in Jamaica paid a fair share of the tourism dollar? Now, the tourism industry is one of the simplest and most transparent FDI, that's foreign direct investments, in Jamaica. Because of this transparency, one can trace any corruptions by government officials or anyone else within the industry. At least this is the case where taxpayers' money, or rather tax revenues raised from the industry, are concerned. Now, the average spend per visitor is just above US $1,000 per visitor. And the average night each visitor stays in Jamaica is 10 nights. The average staff per AI, or inclusive hotel, is 1 staff per room. For example, a 1,000 room hotel usually have 1,000 or more staff. And the minimum wage in Jamaica for a staff working 5 days per week, which is 8 hours per day, is Jamaica $15,000 as of June 1st, which is today, or $100 per week. That equals about US $20 per day for each hotel worker on minimum wage. Bear in mind that each visitor is spending US $100 per day on average for the total cost of their holiday. Hence, the least paid worker will be getting a 20% of the total cost of each visitor spend while on holiday in Jamaica. Considering that professionals also work at the hotels as well, and some hotels pay a little above minimum wage for the least paid person. Therefore, the average pay per employee may be 30% of the overall holiday cost. Now, some of the professionals that would be getting at least double the minimum wage are like chefs, entertainers, managers, and other professionals such as accountants, etc. Hence, if labor cost alone equates to 30% of the tourism dollar, that would only leave 10% for everything else if we only retain 40% of a dollar, as the government states. Hence, maybe Jamaica is actually retaining more like 50% of the tourism dollar and not 40%. Anyways, one of the issues that most Jamaicans may not understand and why they are somewhat against tourism is that though the hotel workers are paid in local currency, the Jamaican government, through the Bank of Jamaica, gets the foreign exchange equivalent of what the hotel workers are paid. I stand to be corrected on this, as I'm not an economist or a financial expert, etc. But I'm basing what I'm saying on the government's announcements and arguments. Lots of Jamaicans don't seem to understand the above facts about the foreign exchange. But this is what the government ministers keep uttering. I don't think the government has made this fact very clear to Jamaican people either. Hence, some are pushing back against government's tourism expansion programs, etc. Personally, I think that the government should at least double all the tourism expansion programs that they have announced already. Hence, it is a myth to say that all the tourism dollars are staying overseas, because almost half of a tourism dollar does stay in Jamaica. This will only get better as minimum wages in Jamaica will continue to increase every year. Jamaica also needs to get its agriculture in order to supply the hotels, which will lead to more tourism dollar retention staying in Jamaica. We need the agriculture to be sorted out. And you know, most foreign direct investments in anywhere around the world, you're lucky to get 10% retention in each country, especially when it comes to mining gold or silver or those things. In the country you go to mine those things, you might get 5% stay in the country, or 10% if you're lucky. In Africa, less than 1% stay in Africa of all the golds and silver and whatever they're mining, copper, whatever they're mining. So to retain half of tourism dollar in Jamaica, that is like gold in Jamaica. People should grasp the opportunity and love it. Anyways, please drop a comment to let me know what you all think. If anyone think that the above is not the case, feel free to drop some corrections with some figures to prove your point if you think my assessments are incorrect. Thanks for watching this video. Until my next video, peace.